Hi, welcome to Cooking with Nada Day. I'm Nada Cory and we are in my Blue Planet greenhouse garden. We are here to pick some of my beautiful basil and other herbs. Now we got everything that we need. Let's go into the kitchen and let's bring earth to table. Every meal has to end with something for the sweet tooth, doesn't it? So today what we're doing is we are creating Nada's famous cherry or berry strudel. And here is a whole bowl of frozen, they were frozen, they're not anymore, cherries, blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries. A whole bunch of berries, delight. And we're gonna wrap them in this beautiful whole artisan whole wheat phyllo dough. So it is the healthier version of it for sure. And the leaves are very thin, so you will see that. I get that at Whole Foods because they have it. Most places don't. So I'm going to start with kind of preparing my pan because this is going to go very fast. So I'm putting my famous coconut oil that I love to use for everything on the bottom of it so that it's greased up and it doesn't stick. Now I'm going to prepare my berries. Berries are very watery and very juicy, and these have been frozen, so there is a lot of juice in here. Now I don't want to get rid of the juice, I want to use it. So how am I going to absorb this is by adding freshly ground walnuts. I bought some raw California walnuts here and ground them earlier, you've seen. So they are powder-like, see? So that's not crunchy, but yet still has a little bit of consistency. It's not pasty. So I'm gonna add a whole bunch of it here because I want it to absorb all of my juices. So far, 5 spoons in there. Let's see what happens when we mix it up. Now, in the perfect world, our berries would be very nice and sweet. All right, you can see what's happening here. The walnuts are actually absorbing all of that liquid, so now it's becoming more pasty. Now I need to add some flavor to it and a little bit of sweetness. I'm doing that with coconut palm sugar because I don't use any white sugar. So coconut palm sugar it is, and I'm adding, let's see, I'm gonna be good and use my spoon. So 1 big spoon, 2 big spoon, 3 big spoon. That sugar again is not as sweet as the white sugar, and I don't want to use white sugar because it's bleached and so on. It's not good for us. So I'm using the brown coconut palm sugar and mixing that in again with all the berries and the nuts. And I need to add some cinnamon to it. I love cinnamon, and cinnamon is very good for you in medicinal ways. So if you continue watching us, you will learn more about the medicinal aspect of all of these beautiful herbs that we are using. I did quite a bit, as you can see. So I'm gonna mix it all in. It smells divine. All right, I'm gonna put that aside. And now I'm gonna prepare my leaves, my dough. That's gonna hold it all together. So I am unrolling that. I have already put some parchment paper underneath it, so it's gonna be easier to roll it together. As you can see, the leaves are very thin, really paper thin. I'm gonna put some of the ground nuts on the bottom to absorb the juices. Add my berry contraption here, my filler. Put it on there. And it is going to be an amazing dessert dish for you. Again, this is the tricky part. I'm grabbing a couple of these leaves. They are very thin. And I'm starting and I'm bending in the corners so the berries don't fall out. and just rolling it. And I can do it with my whole contraption off, with parchment paper underneath it. It makes it easier, you see? There we go. Beautiful. And quickly move it over. That's the thing, quick. Again, I'm grabbing a couple of these leaves here, sheets, folding it and rolling it. See how it really breaks easily, very easily. There we go. Off we go. Ta-da! There you go. I'm going to cover this because it's going to dry very quickly. There you go. And now I need my coconut oil to brush over so it's not dry. Back home, where I grew up in Croatia, we would put homegrown, not grown, made sour cream over it, which is very fatty and creamy. It's almost like butter. There we go. This is my cherry berry strudel. Now it's gonna go in the oven, 375 degrees, and it's gonna bake for approximately 30-40 minutes until it's nice and golden brown. And our strudel is ready to go out of this oven. And it looks delicious. Whoa, look at all that juice that came out of the berries. It's just, oh, delightful. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna try to cut a piece. Wow. Now this is hot.